Hey everyone, RogueGold here, welcome back to The Division 2. And today we have got just about a billion different micro stories that have happened over the past few days and as of today, including the continuation of different anniversary festivities. We have new events kicking off as of this morning, there have been new cosmetics granted and some big fixes in that realm. We've got some PSAs from the devs on new scout content, there is a lot. So, in this video I wanted to do a lightning quick recap so that you all can stay up to date on the latest. In case you missed it, the devs just dropped the 6th anniversary video earlier today, including our first sneak preview and gameplay for the Battle for Brooklyn DLC. I'll link my video recapping that on screen right now and down in the description. And if you don't want to miss out on future DLC news, game updates like this, and everything else for The Division 2, be sure to subscribe with those notifications turned on. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, so the first important story to cover for the day is that as of today, Tuesday, March 11th, both the Golden Bullet Global event and a 5x XP event has begun. This is loosely from what I know to celebrate the 6th anniversary of the game. It is part of the overall anniversary festivities. And again, it begins today, March 11th, and runs for 1 week through Tuesday, March 18th. So if you want to be sure to claim all of those 5x rewards and slay out with Golden Bullet, be sure to log into the game as soon as you can. Moving on, you may be aware that there are Twitch drops currently going on for the Division 2's anniversary. This time around, there were 2 tracks of rewards. There was a week 1 track and a week 2. Week 1 is now concluded. Hopefully you got those if you were interested in them. But week 2 has now begun. Meaning, even if you were there in week 1 getting those rewards, you will need to jump back on Twitch and watch any eligible streamers for the allotted time shown in the chart. On top of named item caches and exotic caches, there is a new patch and weapon skin to claim. So again, you just gotta hop onto Twitch, make sure your Ubisoft account is linked, and watch any eligible streamer. The Division 2, since these drops began, has been seeing some pretty awesome numbers over there. During week 1, I believe it peaked around 10,500 people, so it's been awesome to see, and week 2 rewards are now there if you want to go and claim those. Alright, story number 3. The Aaron Keener and Vivian Connolly bundles have returned to the cosmetic store as of today. This is in addition to last week we saw the Dragov, Kajika, and Parnell bundles return. The reason why this is relevant is that the devs have released these new chibi backpack charms for all 5 of these rogues, and this was done retroactively. So if you bought these bundles or just the outfits themselves the first time around back last year when they were released, you'll get a little notification, and if you visit your stash to the deliveries tab, you will find these chibi charms awaiting you. So yeah, these have now been distributed for all 5 of the rogues, and whether you already own the outfits or you're thinking about getting them, just know that this is an additional reward that you may have waiting for you. On a similar note, I wanted to shout out that the Dragov headgear issue seems to have been resolved. If you don't know what I'm referring to, this has been a long-standing issue where ever since the release of the Dragov bundle last year in 2024, a lot of players did not receive the headpiece to the outfit, which was meant to be an item granted upon initial purchase. There had been a card on the known issues board for this for a long time that the devs were looking into the issue, but as of this past week, players reported that they were finally given the item and able to equip it. So to the best of my knowledge, this should be fixed for everybody. If you were waiting on that, be sure to jump into the game and try it out. And we got a pretty candid comment on this by Pale, who is the lead art producer on the game, saying that yes, this took them far too long to fix, but unfortunately that is the reality of what they're working with in terms of aging tech and this game that was not meant to last all the way into 2025. Next up, Scout number 3 for the Burden of Truth season has released as of today, but unfortunately you may run into a progression blocker while trying to tackle it. There are going to be spoilers here for one of the scout objectives so that I can fully explain what's going on here, but skip ahead if you don't want those. The second objective within Scout 3 is to eliminate Black Tusk enemies within Downtown East, and the devs have posted over on the known issues board that you may have difficulty actually finding Black Tusk activities and enemies within that zone. From what I can tell, this is not an issue that you're going to 100% run into. Some people have had activities spawn for them. One of our lovely mods over on our Discord server posted their solution, which involved clearing all 4 control points, and that forcibly spawned more activities. But in case you don't want to jump through a bunch of hoops to get this going, the devs did confirm that a fix is coming for this issue next Tuesday on March 18th, as that is going to be when they release the Year 6 Season 3.1 patch. And that is our final story. The Year 6 Season 3.1 is arriving 1 week from when I'm posting this video, and we know that there were a few fixes that are going to be included in this patch beyond the aforementioned fix for Scout 3. That includes the fact that both the countdown and conflict game modes are not rewarded rewarding Season Pass XP for completion, despite them originally being advertised to do so in the patch notes for the season. And additionally, the issue where the Frenzy hostile modifier is applying to certain enemies and making them basically unkillable, stuff like Black Tusk Marauder drones and more. That is an issue that the devs are aware of and is going to be addressed in this 0.1 patch. The full list of what they revealed is coming in Year 6 Season 3.1 is available on the Known Issues board. I have a link down in the description to the Division's link tree where they have all of the relevant links that you need for official info on the game. Highly recommend you check that out and bookmark it if need be. But there you have it, folks. That is just about everything that you need to know going down in the Division 2 right now. As I said, I wanted to do a pretty rapid fire update for you all. I very much hope you enjoyed the video and more importantly found it informative. Any thoughts you may have on things we went over today or any lingering questions you have, as always, leave those down in the comments below. I look forward to reading through them, and that is just about going to do it for me, my friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. RogueGold. Ow.